All right, we're going to also record this. Welcome, everybody. My name's Tammy, and I am the Fearless Mama here with my fearless son. We're going to start this kickoff here of another 10K week. Congrats to all the members here that are crushing it with their goals. I'm super excited. I'm really happy that it's just been really a great May so far. We're going to just continue. The summer schedule, I just wanted to say real quickly before I got started, is we're going to be doing every other, my son and I, so we have a couple leaders stepping up and doing these Zooms for the summertime. So June, July, August, we're going to have leaders taking over, and that's going to be fun. It's going to be a change up for everybody. So that'll be really cool. It'll be Greg will be taking over, Gregory, and he's also going to jump on here tonight and give his testimonial. But yeah, so again, my name's Tammy. I've been online for over 12 years now, internet marketing, and it's always fun to be able to see new people kind of have that aha moment and understand kind of the 3 steps. They're very, very simple. We're going to show you guys the 3 steps to becoming fearless. And G Money is fine. Okay, I like that. So he wants to be called G Money. That's good. Everybody has a brand, right? A lot of people have brands online. So let me just go ahead and look at something here, Rob, real quickly. Let me make sure I'm live on my YouTube channel. It's showing I'm private. That's what's going on. Okay. All right, no worries. I'll change that after the Zoom. So, all right. So what are we going to talk about tonight? We actually had a 2-hour Craigslist ad posting party Thursday. So if anybody missed that, we did put it in the paid group of Get Fearless Freedom. We had an ad posting party. Rob missed it. He was actually helping one of my members get started with Get Fearless Freedom last Thursday, but it was fun. We really had a lot of fun. We actually get to, thanks, Gregory. I'm glad you liked it. And some people, they actually overcomplicate the lead generation process, or just even being an online entrepreneur. They actually complicate the process. So I'm going to just kind of break it down here tonight, and then Rob's going to give the overview. But I wanted to just kind of say how what we do as a community, if a person has a question, they can pop on a training Zoom, and they can get the answers. And we had Kevin actually post his ad. So this is one of my ads live on the internet. Okay. So there's really only 3 steps: is to generate a ad, or, something saying, hey, do you want to make some money online? Right. That's what everybody's here for tonight. And so a lot of people are looking for that, especially nowadays. They want to get a side gig going. They want, extra income for whatever reason. Your reason is your reason why. For me, I was a stay-at-home mom, and I wanted to make sure I still stayed home with my kids as I was homeschooling. But the cool part is now Rob works with me full time, with myself and my hubby. But this is one ad, for example, that you'll see a lot of the members placing. And if you ask me, does this get saturated? No, because there's hundreds and hundreds of cities. And I actually posted or dropped in our Telegram group. We have a private Telegram group where I can share what I do on a day-to-day basis. So if you ever want to see what someone does, for about an hour a day is all I work in the morning, and then sometimes at night. Other than that, I'm just goofing off. Like, we had a great weekend. We just got in, 2 hours ago, Rob? I think it was, driving up the mountains. So, that's the cool part about when you're an online entrepreneur. You don't have to be by the computer. In fact, most of the time I'm away from the computer. So that's one kind of like a lie online, is that people think they have to be strapped to their computer, always talking to people, always doing this stuff. And it's not true. We have literally just in the past 3-4 months been able to, create the lifestyle that we have been enjoying for 12 years in the past year. And it's been crazy hectic for my family, So I just want people to understand, if you post an ad, you don't have to be there to talk to people. You can post an ad, you can send them to your website. In this case, I have an autoresponder that actually works for me 24/7. So at the 500 level, Rob's going to show you what you get with the Craigslist auto reply software at the 500 level. And then we have a 200 level, which I'm considering actually removing because I'm coming out with a 2000 level. So we're not about the quantity here. We're actually about, we like working with the quality people, okay? Meaning that we want people that want to really, really change their lives. At 500, 1,000, and $2,000, you're going to really be able to change your life. And in some cases, some people have been able to change their zip code by working with me over the past 12 years, okay? So I just want you guys to know, and by the way, this is where it's just Rob and I tonight doing the presenting. So we won't be taking any questions at the end or nothing like that. We're just going to show you what we have. There's no training tonight. We're going to be on and off in 30 minutes. And so you guys can get signed up tonight. We're going to have a sign up party. So this is literally the basis of it. You have a capture page, you have a VSL, which is a sales letter, and then you have me following up for you. You don't even have to create any emails for you. So there's a 3-step process to this system. Okay, so let's get her started, Rob. I'll let you go ahead and explain it. And is that all right so far? It's really easy. And I wanted something simple and I wanted something easy to be able to do while I was actually homeschooling you and your sister. You know what I mean? So what's cool about it is you saw me doing it, you heard me talk for so many years. Now you're involved in it. So it was kind of like by osmosis, right?
Oh yeah, it was really easy process because you told me once that you don't make an anthill into a mountain. And I think what happens nowadays is people attend Zooms, multiple times, or they're trying to figure out what opportunity will work for them. And when we looked at that, when we started to create GFF, we're like, we don't want something that is overcomplicated. We want something that's a business in a box. We want something that's just where you plug into an existing, software products and then be able to leverage off of a 7-figure earner like yourself, Mom. So, when we do these Zooms, we want to make sure that they're an overview, and if it's right for you, which 98% of the time we have people see, whoa, okay, I see the vision, let's go. And that's what we're gonna have, like Mom said, a sign up party tonight, because that's really ultimately where I was at when I quit my job. I was on Someday Island. That's where I was at. I was like, oh, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. And I kept attending and looking, and then you actually told me in 2019, it was like 2018 went by, whole year living on savings is what I did, guys. And I, looking at my bank account, I'm like, oh, wow, I really got to change this up. So that's why in 2019, I started working with my mom, really. 2017, I quit my job. I actually waited a whole year, watched her webinars, Zooms, and everything. I just kept looking. Yes, her own son you're looking at. I kept looking. So what we're doing tonight is we're changing it up. We're making this Zoom where you guys can see the vision, how easy it is, how really where, let me just get here to my mode here. I'm just trying to share my screen. All right. So yeah, what we always tell everyone is you get back to who invited you tonight. So the webinar tonight, the Zoom, the podcast, you can get right back on to who invited you, and then it's an easy process to get going. So let's just see here. Always put this out because that's always an important part of everything online, especially, with products and services and business opportunities, that you always know it is based on your own background, dedication, and desire. What you're going to find, though, is how incredibly easy we've made this entire thing. So, in the chaos of the world, chaos of life, chaos of what my mom and I have been going through, and as a family this year, we were like, how can we still continue this? Like, my mom, always brought up, like, recently, she's just like, wow, thank goodness, thank God for this business. And I'm just like, I look at that like, yes, literally. And it's the truth, because the community that we're seeing the results, the just the fun times that everyone's having, and during that chaos, so you're seeing the noise out there, and there's good and there's bad noise. And with GFF, we want to make sure you grab your popcorn, and tonight's going to be a fun Zoom. Very quick. It's going to be, a quick process to see what we're all about. So welcome to the Zoom. This is my mother and we really, really love marketing. This is our actual favorite passion. And so it's coming up. This is our fifth plus year now with Get Fearless Freedom. And this is our, payout of the 5 plus years. So we've been paying out affiliates literally millions of dollars through this peer-to-peer process. That's awesome. We have a very simple model of inviting to Zooms and you can make money on automation. What that means is you refer people right out into the Zooms that explain everything. You don't explain the business. Everything's on automation through a 7-minute video, the material that we give, the products we give, and you invite them to Zooms like these, and then they sign right up with you. So very simple model of advertising, rinse and repeat. We have callback hotlines. We have our done for you sales process. And the best part, it's not a network marketing program. And this is my favorite part because what goes on nowadays is you see an opportunity and you're like, how am I going to be able to do that? Type in number one. If you think that in your head, you automatically think, can I do this? And so that's why I always love seeing the chats. I love seeing people comment below. But they're like, how can I do this? I've seen this, I've seen the Zooms, but how can I do this? And that's why we wanted to actually, they always say, it's too good to be true. We actually kind of warped that statement into it is actually too good. It is actually good and it is true because what we've done is we've seen all the pains and we wanted to remove that in this system that we have. So it's a very, very easy business we created, and the success stories are actually immense. It's actually quite awesome. So marketing is not no longer about the stuff, right? It's actually about the stories behind people's success. And so we have winner circles. We always update these, we always make sure people are included in on it. And there's actually so many people that I do a lot of the co-ownership and running of this business with my mother. But it's so much that I have to like, okay, do I add this? Did I add this? Did I add this screenshot? And just the sales were insane last week. We closed in at $7,000+. It was literally just sales after sales people were getting and upgrades, and it was really cool seeing just the success of our great members here. Our great affiliates. We have Angie and Ben. They actually won 2 1-ounce silver bars. And yes, we do give out physical products. Mom has them right there. We give out
There
these
you go.
physical
I can see
products for
one.
people that actually really like to, go for it and get fearless freedom, right? And so you can see, of course, the success and everything, people upgrading with them. You'll see the flexibility of the system where you can leverage everything from the system, the amount of results that they've gotten, and then of course all of our other community. Like it's just so cool to see where people are coming in our Facebook group. You get to see all the sales. My mom is always posting, throughout the time and everything that we've been doing. So that's really, I'm just showing you, going through real quickly here. Just I love seeing like even Kevin, I just love seeing his results, and he's over in the Philippines working this business. And it's just so cool seeing everyone that they're just like, okay, when you see members of members of members of people actually being able to tap in the system, that's when I started perking my ears up myself. And when seeing it from a co-company owner, I'm just like, wow, this is just awesome stuff. So that's why I said to myself, lights, camera, action. And that's why, I always ask everyone, and they always come back with me, what is it in for me though, Rob? You're like, that's the thing about humans, selfish a little bit. They always want to know what's in for them. And that's why we created an easy automated income system that covers 3 things that most people don't like. They don't like the techiness of getting set up. Boom, that's covered. We take care of that. We have the training that is 7-figure plus earning income training. So the training's phenomenal, and that's why you're seeing those results. They're tapping into this system. And the traffic, my mom actually has in-house and out-house traffic outhouse, not like an outhouse like at a cabin, mom, but like an actual in-house traffic where we have that, an outhouse bathroom. No, we're not. We're talking about in-house traffic.
In-house
We have
traffic, right?
Right. And so we have that done for you business in a box that's very, very easy and automated. And so the thing is people get this like real cluster going on in their head. They see, okay, what about the growth? What about the promotion? What about the branding? What about the product I'm going to be able to promote? Because I'm online, but what am I going to be able to do in marketing? And so that's why in 2024, we came along and said, hey, look, we've been in the industry, mom 12 plus years, 35 plus years self-employed, myself 7 working for my mom, working for the family business. Of course, I've literally grown up with entrepreneurship, right there, then and there. No silver spoon in my hand, just let you know. I've worked it all the way up the ladder. That's how my mom taught me. And she says, in 2024, in the modern age, how can we resell these digital hot products? How can we get these tools out there, but an easy twist, like something where people are not seeing these regurgitated stuff, like the ads that you've seen throughout the time, like you saw these 80s ads, the 60s and 50s, and the World Cup. Advertising's always been there. It's been hard, to find products online. People think in their head, like, man, it's going to be hard. I'm going to get online. I'm going to try and make some money. But the thing is, and the truth is, it's actually not hard to sell online. The digital marketing revolution has actually changed all of this. It's actually quite awesome. When I started looking into, you have social media, digital content, and all this other stuff online, I'm like, well, if you're going to be online and you might as well make money, right? I mean, that's totally the truth. If you're going to be online, you're going to be scrolling, you're going to be on there, might as well make, the money. And so we found a little loophole in the online world. Not a lot of people do this, by the way. They have this, they have that, but they don't really get on the software end of things. And that's where we're unique tonight. You're going to see how you can help anyone leverage their existing business as well. And so during the gold rush, guess who made the money? It was not the gold, the guy, Jeff going down to the middle of town telling his wife, hey, Jennifer, I'm going to be going there, getting the gold. And then she's like, yeah, like that's going to happen. Meanwhile, the blue, I'm
It's
just
true.
quoting, and you guys are probably agreeing that's what probably happened, right? And
Yeah.
so that's why Peter here, he said the shovels, the tents, the blue jeans, they actually made the profit because they knew the wraparound, the stuff around it actually made the money. So we're going to take a time machine back to the gold rush, the golden days of California, Nevada, Arizona, and all through the western states. And that's the thing, is that's where the money was made. And so these guys here, they're coming out poor. The people that had the picks, the shovels, the tools, the different, food vending stuff back then, the cattle, right? They all made the profit. And so, yes, occasionally they may have gotten rich, but a lot of people back then, they just whipped out their pistol, took the gold from the other guy. And so let's just be real. That's what happened. And so, why is it important in 2024? Why am I talking like this? It's because we want to be a successful marketer, right? You want to tap into a product that's been vetted, that's been in the industry for a long time. You want to get into a community that's having phenomenal success, right? And so that's why I ask yourself, type in number 7. I love sevens, by the way. Type in number 7 if you simply could ask yourself, if we close your sales, yes, bingo. We set up your members, yes, bingo. And done for you emailing, yes, you're going to hear about that. We have done for you social media, and we call back your leads. Would you be even interested in this business? It's simple, right? I mean, I personally, if I could come at 7, I would, because it actually is legitimately that easy. Because what we've done is we now give you the ads. We have automation ads just like this, where people come to you, they're like, wait, whoa, that caught my eye. I mean, this is awesome. You have ads that are unique, not the boilerplated, make money online ads. These are stuff that's thought up at the team. I have incredible, incredible back end teamwork. I have myself also leading the pack in these awesome images, and these images convert amazing. They get interest right to, people that post it online. And you can see with the history of Get Fearless Freedom, this is us as a family. The thing is we got tired of the get rich system stuff, right? Where you see a product, you see it online, and then you're like, wow, okay, wait a minute. That is not mine. That's that they jump off the Zoom. That's what happens. They're like, oh, I don't like that. So we wanted to build a foundation where we have these experiences and we have this self-employment knowledge where we're like, you know what? We really want to go forward and make the customer the hero of the story. We want to make you guys actually the hero of the story. And so that's why we have a very, very easy model. We have it from cold to sold, and that really is the truth with anything. However, my mom in the industry and how she's been able to help so many people, and I mean literally, it's insane. From tens of thousands to hundreds of thousands of people branched out. She's learned from the top greatest of marketing people. And when I learned the other day, and I don't know everything about my mom, right? I mean, it's awesome to learn from her, especially on Mother's Day. She still talks marketing on Mother's Day. Like, I mean, this woman is amazing. And
I did,
so
didn't I?
it's
That, yeah,
insane. And
you gave
she's
out a
always
true,
thinking about progression, going forward, bringing revolutionary products to the industry. And that's why we came up with a very simple 200, 500,000, and soon to be $2,000 level. And again, these levels are really, really simple. We have a payout comp plan where we never take in the money. It's 100% commissions. It's peer to peer. So if you have a payment processing, let's just go. You have Cash App, you have a Bitcoin account, you have Google Pay, you name it, gold, silver. You can actually get paid peer to peer. And, that's again where we're bringing it back to the
like this,
person.
right, Rob? Like
Yes,
this.
exactly. Cash people, put in a little postcard or a book or something. And that's what we've made is we made something very simple and we brought that like, offline online kind of mixture into a one-click payment system. So follow this. If you're really excited about tonight, you're really going to want to see how easy this system is to create the one-click funnel. This is a part where you want to do a little screenshot. So if you're on your phone, do some screenshotting throughout this entire part. Because this is the part where you're going to click on example one, you'll paste it, you'll copy it, paste it into our, designed back office where you're going to see here. It's very designed, very, very modern and convenient to you guys, where you just put the information in, click submit payment options. And as soon as you see this page, it's like, okay, do you want to proceed? Click continue. You're going to click it and boom, you get a one-click funnel. You get a funnel immediately ready to market. And of course, from there, you can go further in the system if you want to get into our advanced information or our advanced, APIs and stuff that we have. But you have a one-click funnel that easy. So we've perfected the sales system down to this art. It's a very, very simple thing. And that's how my mother has been able to literally duplicate these seven-figure earners online. But we have a problem in the industry, right? So there's a big, big elephant going on in the room. As you see Capture Page, you see online businesses that have this stuff, where you put in your information, you put a pint of blood, you put, your cat's toenail. I joke around, but it's really what it looks like when you opt in for information. And so we wanted to make sure that it's a simple capture email and make money. And this is what it looks like. We have a template creator. We have where, immediately as soon as you put your one-click information, you have immediate access to your back office where you're going to go in and you're going to be able to create those templates, be able, again, the one-click funnel already has this, but I'm saying that's where it's really cool. And you have ability to brand yourself. Yes, this is huge. You can brand yourself with branding pages. You get 5 of them. You also can have GFF be used for any business to capture the lead. So you can, yes, throw away those expensive capture page programs and you can opt in to get into this very, very cheap system to capture your leads and can create campaigns. You can create new links. It's incredible. And it's a very, very easy system to resell. We have amazing capture pages that convert extremely high. way better than any in the industry. We've been getting 70%, 50%, even 30% is higher than anything out there. And so that's why we created 3 levels. This is your back office preview. Very, very modern, but still simple, right? We didn't want to get this AI look, this, that. We didn't want to make it look here, there. We wanted to make sure it's very simple for a person wanting to make money online. We have a first level here, the 200. You can see everything that it involves here. And of course, you can see this on our sales page. Very, very, very awesome breakdown of everything. The level 2 is my favorite, the Craigslist auto reply software. You're getting that funnel builder, the training, the community support, that affiliate integration. And of course, let me get into the Craigslist auto reply software. This is awesome. See, people, what happens is they always ask in the back of their head, next, I'm getting in. Now, how do I market it? And that I already know, my friends. That's why I'm reading your mind tonight. How can
How
I
many
market
people
it?
were on Thursday? By show of hands on here. Let's see the members show up now. How many were on the Zoom Thursday when I did my 2 hour, just put in the chat. Sorry, put in the chat.
Mm.
We're gonna bring Gregory on here. Gregory, are you ready to jump on here pretty soon? But look at all the people that were on the Zoom training. They got to listen to me. They got to see what I did for probably the last 10 years. I've been doing Craigslist posts for at least 10 years. And the other cool part about it is you can use this for like any business. We use it for our auction business and flipping stuff. You know, I've been doing this for, selling and buying houses for lots and lots of years too. So yeah, Greg, you raised your hand. That's okay. You'll be coming on here at the end to give your testimonial, but this is the really cool part about the product of the 500 level, the Craigslist auto reply software. It's really where I have to jump in and get excited, Rob, because actually just as you're talking, I just got a text saying, here's your MoneyGram. Here's the number. Go pick up your MoneyGram from
Oh,
one of the
wow.
gentlemen. So this is the cool part is that you literally post ads, you collect the decision, and you never have to email the people. I do. So who got the email tonight too? Let's, by a show of hands, let's say I got an email to come here tonight. It's all on automation for all my members. So all you have to honestly think in your head tonight is, can I place ads? Like Rob said, can I do this? Sure. Can you place ads? Can you get people to call the callback number? Right? These are all things that we talk about and train on Thursday night. So we had a blast. We had a really good time. Kevin got his ads up. And so once you do something one time, you won't be able to unlearn it. So once you learn a skill set, this is what I've always taught people. Once you learn how to place an ad, once you see your leads coming in, it will be something you can do over and over and over again for any business opportunity online. You'll actually be able to market as well. So I teach you that as well. So I just
Yeah, it's
wanted to add
it's
that,
so
Rob.
cool. It really is. I
It
mean,
really is. You can market
when I
anything
see
online.
yeah, when I see software, I really, really go, wow, okay, let's talk because
Yep.
when you have software, you
No one
have
else
more.
has this software online, by the way.
No, and it's not a vacation reply. It's built
No.
from the ground up. Everything that you see is not even white label products we have. And so that's why with Get Fearless, we really wanted to make sure, like I said, I came back to where that online hype, that those online businesses, and then what happens is you guys know what I'm talking about. You know, you get in and then it's like crickets past that. And it's like, why is it like that? And I don't like that. So that's why we have our community. We have awesome level training where we do have in the side gig hustles at the 500 as well. Just some really good reference points to find some tools, some websites to get in on our auction knowledge too. We actually have a side business where my dad and I flip things. And so
Hmm.
you see the Storage Wars, the Pawn Stars, the American Pickers. Well, they're not actually telling you where to go and get that stuff. They just won't. I mean, they wouldn't have a show. And so we found some really awesome websites that information is truly, really just there's no price tag to it. So the third level is where it gets really hot. Okay, and this is a Lamborghini right in front of well, it's parked at Resort World, and that's the Encore and the Win. You have the Supreme level. Okay, now this right here, and all levels, by the way, you're going to see how the whole sign up process works, how it will work tonight. But these are paid one time. So the levels that you get in, you can upgrade at any of the levels that you choose. So if you get at 500, you want to get in at the 1,000 later. Again, that's only the difference. So you can see the levels. We made it very flexible, by the way, for you guys. And even in the upgrade process through the affiliate getting the sale, or the client wanting to upgrade with them, very simple. But you're going to see here with the 1,000, where what we've done is we've taken all that information. We not only show you truly how to resell Get Fearless Freedom, but we show you the top secret information that sponsors, they always go, oh, we're going to show you. And then you get on and it's basically recovering, and glamorizing them, but it's not even teaching you anything. So that's where we wanted to be different. We wanted to make sure that you're getting a part of that mastery live. You actually get to be live and talk, like, right there openly with us, one per time per month. And there's a lot of that, that bonus, right? I mean, that's huge, massive, to be able to get and learn our YouTube success, our development, and our mindset, how we've gotten there. Of course, my mother's extension, she found some information there to show you, just like my YouTube. It's funny, I actually have like 70 subscribers on YouTube, and I've gotten sales off of YouTube, people opting in. And it's amazing because literally it's because you don't need a big channel, just FYI. So we teach you on YouTube, and then training videos are really good. And of course, this is all stuff that we improve on. So as GFF ages, it's just only getting better. And we have our masterminds that are all literally, you can scroll, you're gonna be like this. That's what you'll be like, because you're gonna see all of them in order in the back office, and are going beyond the limit training. This is awesome for that mindset. And of course, we have the $2,000 level coming soon. I always surprise mom too with these slides. She don't even
Yeah,
know
I
what's
like that.
coming half the time. But
No, I
yeah, we're
don't. I
doing
like
some
that.
code
Ooh, there's
work
another one.
at the 2,000 level. I'm working on some stuff in the background. This is actually my own code work that I'm doing. You guys probably are like a deer in headlights. Oh, what is this stuff, Robert? But no, it's pretty awesome what I'm looking into to have at that $2,000 level. Let me just give you a hint: automate social media. Yeah. So that's where I'm looking into it. So there's some awesome stuff. It's awesome and great, but how do we automate Get Fearless as a system? How do you get in and be able to resell it? And that's why we have an incredible team. No, they're not monkeys. We have an incredible callback team to the world's greatest money system. And so that's why my mother, we have this number right here. And guys, you can screenshot. I don't mind. Go
You
ahead,
can write it
screenshot
down,
it.
write the number down.
Yeah, this is a number you want to write down, and this is going to be a calling into the callback hotline. You're going to find your sponsor's ID in the email. So you want to check your email to get in on this callback process, and that's how that will work, to actually talk to the company owner, my mother, and then we have that callback team, to actually help you with your own sales as well. We also have something that's so unique and actually not even done in the industry. And this is where I truly stand firm and proud on this one, is the done for you email marketing portal. And it's actually getting better. Just to let you know, there's a little thing that we're not telling no one, even the current members yet fully what we're doing, but it's pretty something awesome, and it's going to change the industry. I really feel the way we're going to tweak this and make this even better than what you're seeing. But it's an API that will do follow-up emails. Yes, that means when people opt in through that funnel, that one-click funnel, you're going to see and connect it to our favorite email broadcasters. Couple clicks away in the back office, and that's the email marketing portal, where we will follow up with your leads. It's a first and only in the industry. We have an API programmer that built this into a mass permission based email broadcaster. That means you don't have to worry about email marketing. We take care of it, and all your leads are privacy protected, encrypted, all to your own list, your account. It's pretty amazing how it works, but this is really important to follow up, because these follow up little screenshots here are so important in the industry because they give up. People actually give up. You'd be amazed. They give up as soon as they call back the lead. They about 44% give up. It's actually insane. I remember calling, I used to work at Verizon Wireless. If you're wondering my past, is I used to work there, and I tell you what, the manager would be like, Rob, it's callback time. You tell people that there's an upgrade available. You wouldn't believe who told me off. I don't want my iPhone. I'm on the iPhone 4, and I'm like, that's like 10 years old. And so I was like, I mean, it was pretty interesting what I've heard and seen. And so my mom has this process where, we have this callback process to the people that are genuinely interested. And so that's why it's really cool to merge that along with our email marketing follow-up process. It's not just a business you're getting and you feel like you're out in the desert with a stick and that's it. You're actually literally getting in some players in the industry where, the boxing ring, we're ready to fight for you guys and help you with this marketing revolution. And so that's why we want to talk about money again. We're going to have a sign up process, very, very simple. And how you're going to make it is you're going to make it where you can join in at the level. So the money that you want to make, if you want to make $1,000 over and over and over again, that's a very simple process. You're going to be able to join at that $1,000 level. You're going to pay that to person who invited you tonight, and it will find the qualified person at the level. So if you're joining at 200 only, don't expect to be making $1,000. It's going to be jumping to the person that brought you at that higher level. However, you can work that with your sponsor. However, if you get a sale and it's 500, you can work that between the sponsor. We have independent, affiliates that are actually able to help you out with that. And of course, you can see how it works. Look how awesome this back office works. Keith is at the $500 level with me. However, if a person comes at $1,000, it goes to Robert, but I work with him and I will work a deal between, the sale and make sure he gets, the upgrade or the money, half at half, etc. So that's actually really how easy we made it. And we have that follow-up process. You can see all these awesome things here we do. And of course, we have the 47. We have that to the company, very low, $1.56 per day to automate this entire process. Like I said, a lot of places say, hey, there's no admin fee, and then they don't help you, or they actually bake it up front into their own product and system. You just don't see it. This, we want to be hands-on, make sure you guys get that affiliate position, the best world-class email support, that 7-minute hot video that we're working in on and re-editing where those sales can come in on automation. That 1-800 number is included. The unlimited playback of that training. Think of yourself as it's basically learning, and that's also all included. It's pretty cool. The Facebook exclusive groups. We have access to that Get Fearless tools. So, you're using that auto reply software. Don't worry about server costs on that. You have that included. And of course, we cannot go without this page. This page is where it's like, whoa, automatically pops up. But these are some just of the sales. My mom and she's always sending me screenshots. She's like, Rob, look what we've seen. Look what we are getting. And it's so
Just three
awesome to
alone on
see.
Mother's Day yesterday. I was like, wow.
Yeah,
Like on Mother's Day
absolutely.
evening, I'm like, I'm out having dinner with the family and things like that. And I'm like, wow, my members are making money. I don't even have to be at the computer. See what I mean? Like, it's really super cool. It's literally a business in the box. You can take it wherever you want to.
Absolutely. And so, with the business in a box includes some awesome bonuses tonight, and these are sponsor based. So, you're going to get back with your sponsor. However, how my mom and I work these is we talk as a company whole. You are going to get back to the person that invited you. So, with our sponsor bonuses tonight, we are going to talk about that. Mom, do you want to talk about what we can do for them? And of course, it says here it's going to come up to the sponsor, of course, but you can
Yeah, I think
explain
one,
this.
yeah, I can explain it. I think one of the biggest questions that I get throughout the week and when I'm doing callbacks is honestly, how am I going to advertise your products? And I always get right down to it. I tell people there's actually thousands of ways, thousands of ways that you can actually advertise a website, okay? And I've been studying traffic for many, many years. So I've boiled it down to 3 and 4 vendors that I go to all the time because you want business opportunity buyers. You want that target market, that people, like people right here on this Zoom, you're interested in making money from home, right? Am I right? Am I right or wrong?
I
So
think you're
you
right.
want, yeah, I mean, you don't want your aunt or uncle or any, sometimes when we're doing coaching and things like that, and people say, hey, can I post this on my Facebook? And I say, hey, sure. I mean, I don't have family and friends on my Facebook. I'm not telling people to go chase their family and friends because this is not network marketing. So one of the biggest questions, like I said, is how do you generate leads? How do you do this? How do you get this many people to join? Well, it's because we have targeted traffic. Okay. And again, because these are people that want an actual online business, specifically digital online businesses. Okay. So the business like this, it's a system. It's got the products, right? You didn't have to create any of these products. You didn't even have to create the VSL. And in some
Yes.
cases, you don't even have to create the branded page because my son can set that up for you. So if you join tonight for this first 5 people, okay, and the sponsor will actually pay for your traffic. So whoever you got here, we want to call them the affiliate, right here on the Zoom tonight, you will actually get 100 free credits, traffic. Now, when people say 100, what does that mean? If you literally join and you do follow the one-click funnel like Rob just described tonight, okay, and you click it and you put your payment information, you're going to have a capture page. You're going to have the website ready for me. That's what you would send over to me. If you want to back up to that slide,
I will. This is the
very
most
easy.
important part.
Yep, this is very important. You'd send it to me because we're extremely busy. I have to go pick up a Walmart MoneyGram, but this is where you would tonight. And then I have 3 other people I got to call back tonight. But this is where you would actually create that link, and then you'd have a link to send to me. This capture page converts, that one right there. It converts at a 30 to 40% opt-in rate, right? You,
Oh, I
you
don't
keep
have it in
scrolling. I
the
don't know why that.
screenshot, Mom. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know
but
why that keeps moving though. That's the one right
it's
there.
me moving it. I
Oh, okay.
just
That's the one right there.
yeah, that
Oh, so yeah, and even if you have a question on where's the website and I'm signing up tonight, which page is it? Make sure you get back with the affiliate, the sponsor that brought you here, okay? And when I use the word sponsor, it doesn't mean again that we're doing network marketing or MLM. I just when I got into this, I had a person that referred me, right? And believe it or not, he didn't even help me. Like he didn't even have Zooms, and back then Zooms, okay, I'm gonna date myself a little bit, but we
hmm
didn't have any Zooms or any interactive where I could see his screen and things like that. Like I'm signing, showing you guys tonight. This is literally the back office of Get Fearless Freedom. So it's like a preview of looking at the system before you purchase it, right? But anyway, you're going to get between 30 to 40 leads. Now that is amazing because most people online can't even generate 1 lead, let alone 30 to 40 for me to email to right away. Because once again, I'm emailing. I get so excited because like I said, I almost dropped my water, Rob. Because like I said, when I came online, I had to spend not just 1,000 or 2,000. I set off like 3,500 to $5,000 in cash, okay? In cash to my sponsor. And I never heard from him again. It was so frustrating. Now I'm giving away top sponsor awards, like silver, like we just got in the mail, like silver, right? I'm showing people where I go and get my wholesale gold right in the back office. Victor, you asked, it's right underneath your bonus section in your back office, by the way. Just go underneath bonus section, you'll see those links. That's where we get our stuff to buy and sell. But this right here, Angie and Ben are getting these shipped to them, you know? So it's going to be interesting to see what we give out in May, Rob, don't you think? We'll come up with something really cool. But what I like is I like big ticket sales, because when we were real estate investors, our minimum transaction for my husband to even want to touch the deal was 25K. Okay.
hmm
So when I got into digital marketing, I said, hey, if I'm going to sign someone up, it's going to be a minimum of $1,000, 1,500, $2,000 is what we're going to have, 1,500. 500, 1,000, 2,000. But I mean, I'm telling you right now, that's when you attract those kinds of people that want to change their zip code, or, maybe they're at a point in their lives where they need to have some extra cash in order to build their retirement, you know? So that's what I wanted to say tonight, is that when you join and you take that action tonight, and don't live on someday island like Rob talks about, and you actually get started, what you're doing is you're making and taking that momentum. And so in your back of your brain, we have a thermostat, and we're all so comfortable right now, right? Maybe you got a job, maybe you don't. Maybe you need to make this work, but we all get kind of comfortable in our lives. I know that it happens to me. So from time to time, I have to kick myself in the rear and say, come on, Tammy, let's get going. Let's take it to the next level. And that's the reason why I've actually sat down, put together a $2,000 level, so that people can earn $2,000 commissions. So, and I also want to be clear, there's two payments tonight. There's one that goes to the company, $47, and then there's the other affiliate sponsor fee that goes to your sponsor. I never take in or collect any of the money. Didn't want to do any of that 1099ing or
Yeah,
none of that.
everything's dealt between
Dealt
the
literally between
affiliate and
peer to
you.
peer.
Everything's dealt between affiliate and you. So when
Yep.
you're sending the money, it's not to contact us as a company, go, hey, I'm having this issue, or I'm not having it, or hey, I just got in.
Right.
It's between the peer to peer, because the reason why we built this entire product was we wanted automation. We want
Correct.
you guys to have that, because from A to Z, the moment the affiliate confirms you, so you join tonight, you're going to get an email. So check always your email. Sometimes it lands in spam. It's always like that. It's just typical. Check in there and you're going to see an A to Z guide how to get going. Now, one
Right.
of the cool things that when we talk about with setups and making sure people are, where you get in on an online opportunity and then you're just wondering, okay, well, how do I go from there? Like I see the system, but like I'm always afraid after that point. Well, there isn't a point to be afraid when I have this here. It's a service I offer, and this is what we do. My mom and I, we actually work this included at the 1,000 level for our own personal people. We do this, and you can do this as a personal affiliate tonight with your people.
Yeah,
So
it's
the
one
a
or the other.
completed,
I want people to be clear. Either we'll have the traffic bonus or the setup bonus. Don't have your sponsor do both. No, it's either you choose
no,
one or the other. By the
right.
way, we're going to have Gregory jump on it. Gregory, are you ready to jump on and
Yeah, let's have
chime in with
him.
us? Because we're almost to the end of the Zoom. I'm just going to raise and see if he can come on, promote to panelists. But I feel like, okay, cool. He's going to come on. But I feel like with this system, we literally have all three T's. Like I said, I covered the traffic. We already know where to purchase traffic. I get up to 2,500 clicks. You know what I mean? Every day if I wanted to with my vendors. We got the training covered. And now Rob's going to talk about the techie stuff. So it's like literally the easiest setup business. Karen wants to have the 800 number again, Rob. So if you can post that up or put it in the chat. I can't seem to put the number in the chat tonight for some reason. So Karen, yeah, we'll get that for you right now. Oh, there it is. I see it now. I see the chat. See, I mean, I can actually make money, multiple six figures a year, and I'm not even techie. I just know my resources. Like I know who to go to, or I Google it. That's as plain and simple as you can get. So it's 1-800-995-0795, Karen. And if you check your email, whoever invited you to the Zoom here tonight, you would check your email and you'd look at their ID, and you want to check a couple emails because I didn't send it out in the email tonight. Like I said, I was in a hurry. We were hurrying and coming back from the mountains. So I literally been driving all day. So apologize. I'm a little bit, not organized here. So it's 1-800-995-0795, but just make sure you get back to the person, ask them for their ID. If you want to talk to me personally, it'll be me calling you back tomorrow though. Okay. So, hey, Greg, there he is.
Hey guys, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good, great presentation as usual, both of you.
Thank you. So what do you think about Get Fearless Freedom? And you're going to help out on the Zooms when we're
Yes, it would
for
be
the
my honor.
summertime schedule.
I know that you didn't mention specifically, but all the things that you both have been through, basically with your husband and father, respectively, having medical problems. And thank goodness the storm has passed. But
Yeah,
during
storms
that, you know,
past.
the family, we all come together. You know, it takes a village, and many hands lighten the load, and it's a pleasure to do it because I know that what we're sharing is something that anyone can do. That, as you talked about before, the CIDI, can I do it? You know, equation is absolutely solved here when you look at what we have that anybody can use. If you're a realtor or basically any other professional area, the
Mhm.
stuff that are on the inside, you know, anybody can use. But also, if anybody wants to truly be free and fire their boss and become psychologically unemployable, like all of us here are right now, and have been for a while, then it feels good to know that we are offering something that really, without a doubt, has has everything that they need to be able to do that.
Yeah. And then we have, which we're going to change up the back office a little bit, but we have a getting started guide. We have where a person can print off a 6, 7 page document. And I didn't get a document, like I said, when I joined my first online business. So I have literally everything in that. I have the welcome email that has the Craigslist ads in it. I have how to get paid document. So we had our programmer program it to when they join. It's like I said, I was away yesterday. I got back, I checked the admin email. I'm like, wow, right while I was gone. So I didn't even have to personally send anything out to anyone. So that's where I got my automation going. See what I mean? Like it's
Yeah.
so super cool. My programmer has how many years of experience did he tell us, Rob? Like he works for a major bank and we pay
25.
him really good money to run this for us. So I don't even answer like the admin emails. So here I have freed up my time there. If you have any questions over and above the training, just send in an email. My support team takes care of that even for me, you know? So yeah, for Rob and I, it's a very much a freedom business, Gregory. I wanted it to be for my affiliates. I wanted it to be a very freedom driven business, so you didn't have to worry about training anybody. All the training modules are back there. In fact, Gregory, what'd you think about Thursdays? I got to send that to my programmer. What'd you think about the Craigslist training?
Well, it was
Very
awesome because
simple.
it was something that you both had covered. Robert was talking about people overthinking things, and I absolutely I have that as, symptom, and so everything was discussed and then some, and you went through everything and simplified that. It was a surprise that that meeting you was happening, and you mentioned that if we have X amount of sales, and the sales are just continuously come in, so that happened.
Yeah.
But also, if there's anybody here who's kind of new to the arena, ultimately what we're doing here is also helping people to build your list. And Tammy and Rob, they have emails basically every day. You should inbox yourself or subscribe to your own list. You can see almost every day, among other things, Tammy is writing awesome emails on our behalf. And basically, what you're doing is you're getting people to know, like, trust you, and then you're dripping on them, like Rob said. It takes several dripping, exposures and things like that, and then eventually, like I have 3 people that are getting their funds together as we speak right now, and I think one of them is
Woo!
from that email that I've never even knew that person existed. So that's really really exciting. So that really is.
Wow.
I've been on a
That's awesome.
bicycle today for 2 hours,
Have
and
you?
yes, riding. It's just too nice not to. I'm solar powered. I go outside, I got to get recharged. But just knowing that I have something that I don't have to be married to the phone or computer, you are closing sales for me. It's awesome. Really,
Yeah, that's
really.
amazing to hear. So 3 sales. So listen, everybody, Gregory has 3 sales in the pipeline, and this is what we tell everybody. And I'm still old school. I still actually write down on a notepad, who's joining me or who says yes, I'm gonna join, or who, hey, I'm gonna come to the Zoom or whatever. I mean, look, we're packing out these Zooms 30, 40, 50 people every single Monday, and we host these every Monday. And we see new people and new faces coming on all the time, right? It's like Karen, I've never met Karen before. Hey, welcome, Karen, And the thing is you can come to a Zoom or you can call me. You can come to the training. But yeah, that's $3,000, guys and gals, 3 grand.
Yeah,
Most people have to work so hard to get to $3,000, $5,000, $10,000 a month in their 9 to 5. Here, it's 3 to 5 people, 5 to 10 people. Soon it'll just be 5 people. Gregory, we're gonna be making $10,000 with the 2,000 level,
no
right?
question. No, No, and also you just sparked a thought is that 20 something years ago, I was seduced by the circles of the MLM. I was like, what?
Yeah.
But from the world that I was in, I'm like, this is where I gotta go. But then I found out through time that now, that to me, MLM stands for more lost money, where you try to get thousands of people to change their habits to make hundreds of dollars, and it's exhausting. Whereas instead of having to get hundreds of thousands of people together to make that, eventually, like you said, like I think I'm actually going to get 2 1s and a 500, so it'll be 2,500. But
Wow, 2,500.
what
See?
did I
And
do?
then there's ability for that upgrade.
Correct. And like you said, and if they're plugging into the Craigslist and the emails, and they get somebody who goes above them, they'll have a chance to upgrade first. But if not, it goes right over their heads until they can.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's power. That's leverage.
Yeah.
A lot of people have
Absolutely.
asked me for leverage, but there's no 1 up, there's no 2 up. I didn't want people to come in here and feel like, hey, I got to give away a sale. That I didn't want that either. I didn't want to have, oh, that person lost out and now there goes that $1,000 to their affiliate, to the sponsor. So I didn't want that. So I'm sure you like that, Gregory, that it's just like, like you call it. I like how you word it. You're like, one sale, you're flush, right?
Mhm.
Yep. That's outstanding. If you think about like even like with a 1 up, you come in and then you have to give one person away and you still. But with one sale, I've never seen it anywhere else where one sale and you're flush, and now everything else is in profit. So I mean, think about any other conventional business. Just first of all, having to hire people to hope they show up in this world, nobody does that anymore. But just without having to deal with payroll or any of the other stuff of conventional business, knowing that what you're doing is you're providing a vehicle for people to become free. It's a very rewarding job for everybody involved. So the people who come, who bring their intention and their actions behind it, that they know, that they can change their lives. It's fun to be there and witness that, isn't it?
Yes, it is, Greg. And this is the thing. We were talking and we were telling the kids about our previous entrepreneurship, and you remember my background was mortgage and real estate.
Right.
And I was telling the kids when we had up to 22 people we had trained, by the way, in mortgage brokers, and we used to have to bring in 17,000. I thought it was 15,000 a month. No, Bob reminded me, no, Tammy, we had to bring in 17,500 before we could even pay ourselves. We had that much overhead. We had a commercial building. I mean, that's why I said, why do I get so excited? Because I'm like, Monday night, I don't have employees. I don't have to, like back in the day when I was in my raising the kids, Gregory,
Yeah.
I had to literally think, wow, I got to bring in 17,000. Here, it's like 5 to 10,000. My gosh, no wonder we're taking so many trips all the time now. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
And I mean, and I honestly do thank God. And I thank God for, and the people that keep coming into my life, because honestly, this year has been kind of crazy. I mean, Bob was in the hospital 5 times. So I'd be, checking my phone. Okay, I can help this person, like in between, how moms can and wives can multitask. But like you said, now that it's behind us, he's better, he's doing better. I feel like, from the time you and I've known each other, I mean, we've had friends that have had health issues, and I feel like, well, this platform can be to help them. You know what I mean? Like, and that's why I wanted my own, and that's why in 2019, I says, no, I just need to have my own platform. I need to find my programmer. And that's when we found our programmer. And the programmer is always helping us, making sure, okay, this works, that works, and we've never had one down moment. Our website has always been up, and that's the other cool thing we can talk about. But yeah, and I think what really helped you, and it kind of cemented when you heard that these capture pages can be used for any other business. Was that helpful for you, Gregory?
That's what drew me in, because you basically said when we talked in January, that this is that you can use this for any business that you want. And I have another, I've been in this industry for a long time, so I have something. Here comes Thor clopping along, by the way. In case anybody wants to say hi to Thor, there he is.
Hi, Thor.
Aw.
Oh, that's a cute dog. I love him. I like it when you send me those videos of him.
He's easy, my boy. Where was I at? Help me out. I got ADD.
Yeah,
So I just went
so
off
the capture page, I'll share a
Oh,
screen
thank
so
you.
everybody can
Yeah, yeah,
see.
yeah.
This is what
And you said,
Gregory's
yeah,
talking about.
because we were having trouble getting our capture pages together. And then that's what I was drawn in. So that's why when I got signed up, I know that Robert offers a great service. And if anybody's, I would suggest that you let Robert set yours up for you. But I was so chomping at the bit because I've done, a little bit of this before, but it's right there. It's so plug and play. All of those right there, you can edit any of them that you want.
Yep,
And
I'll
Absolutely.
create
by
one right now. There's three
yes,
buttons I just
Extremely easy. You
pressed.
don't need, yeah.
but I
Yep,
had
it's
it
right
up and
there.
going. I had it up and going in 10 minutes.
Yeah, 10 minutes. And the thing is I don't even think you listened to the getting started video that's 17 minutes. I think, because I even said there's video upon video that shows the video. Like
Right.
here's a video that I say how to create the capture page, for example. And then I have a video that shows, because I even looked at this the other day and I says, oh, I have a video that shows how to do the campaign. So I'm like, I have a video for each section and I made sure of it because I didn't know how. See, people don't understand something. I was handed this system too. I had to learn it myself too. I'm not the one that programmed it. I'm not
Yeah.
the one that put it together. So I needed to learn, how do I use this system? I said to my programmer. And he's like,
Hey,
oh,
why?
it's really simple. And I'm like, oh, cool. So I've been hooked on it for almost 6 years now. I've had it since 2019.
Well, you have the back office, so slide down a little bit more. And I think if you look at some of the mindset stuff that you have
Oh
in the back,
yeah, the mindset is
because I just
huge.
want to reference the fact that you talked about. We were talking about basically the fact that like $2,500 while I'm riding my bike or just living, and that's kind of happening. But there's a lot of people that don't get the mindset that this is real. Like, and you cover a lot of this stuff in the mindset training.
I do.
But then you talk about how you had to cover $15,000 to $17,000,
I
and
did.
then you look at the relativity of that. Now that's not here anymore. Now this is like cake compared
This
to
is
that. This
cake.
is cake, right?
Yep. Yeah,
But you
because
really
when
do
you
a good
pay for
job.
a business like this, like a lot of people, $47 a month. Okay. You got your AWeber, $19.95 a month. You got some solo ads. You got free social media that Bob and I didn't have when we had our mortgage broker business. We didn't have Facebook. We didn't have YouTube. We didn't have Instagram. We had to go door to door to actually walk into those accountants and those attorneys' offices in order to strum up business. Hey, can we come in and help and talk to your clients get refied? See what I mean? Like people are really, really spoiled nowadays.
Oh, they are.
And Rob, he's seen us work hard. And so he's like, man, if I can just put in 1 to 2 hours a day and then I'm done. And it doesn't take that much to leverage an ad. See, you got Facebook right there. It's showing. You got Craigslist up here. You got your email. So literally for under a couple $100 a month, you could have a 5-figure business because you're leveraging, once you pay that $1,000 one time, that's all yours after that.
Yep.
And I'm telling you, if I would have had this business model, it probably wouldn't have lost our home to foreclosure.
Oh,
I was considering actually doing this kind of business model, and then the real estate crash happened in 2006. And unfortunately, we lost our home to foreclosure, and I didn't know how to market. That's why I said my passion is to help people so that it doesn't have to happen to them. That's the reason why that I continue to keep doing this year after year after year. And now I'm teaching the next generation. I'm teaching my son. I'm teaching Amanda. If something happens to your dad or I, you're going to have the skill set to survive this world. You know what I mean? Like, who on here wants to help their future generation? Maybe you're set. Maybe you're okay. Maybe you're comfortable, but are your grandkids comfortable? Do you have a nest egg for them? Do you have a nest egg for your kids? Right? These are all things you should think about. Like, get outside yourself sometimes, right? And look at other people. Who else can you help? Who can you pay it forward to? Who can you,
That's the
you know,
that's the number one thing, Mom. Is I go back to where it says in the slide of what is it in for me.
yeah.
Well, I mean, I put that in there as a part of like, yes, that is true. But
But what
when
can you
I
do
see
for other
people,
people?
they immediately start telling me like, I gotta immediately look at people like a dollar sign, I just don't want to talk, because it's like, if you're not going to change their, if you're not going to, their mind, like Gregory says with the MLMs and all that, and how people are pre-programmed and wired to think it's called lizard brains. You know what I'm talking about, Gregory? It's like something that's like automatic, like
Well,
humans
we've
are
been
really
conditioned
interested.
as we are younger. We've been conditioned to,
Right.
to work a nine
Well,
to
what's
five.
interesting I find
You know.
is people want to make money. However, they're afraid to receive the money. And so that's a big issue I came across, is they're conditioned that money is bad, or money, it's a tool. That's what it is.
Yeah, it's a
And
tool.
so that's why, like, when I saw it as a tool, to utilize, to pay for the things I needed to get paid for, and I had to get some dental work. Well, if it wasn't for that, I couldn't have done that. And it's just, there's things like free time I get, and be able to just go out the gym. That's where I'm going afterwards. I can
Mm-hmm.
just literally go there, and
Mm-hmm.
so that's why
It's a
I look at it
conditioning thing,
as,
isn't it, Gregory? Like the
Well,
older
yeah,
you get,
well,
the more
yes,
things and experiences that we go through. And I
it
mean,
really, yes,
look at
it is.
overcoming this one right here, how to overcome setbacks at that happen unexpectedly. We didn't know
Yeah.
Bob was gonna end up in the hospital this year.
yeah,
I was
Well,
like, okay, happy new year. I know you're gonna be in the
yeah,
hospital the month. No, I didn't know.
yeah.
See what I mean?
Well, thanks for that. You asked me is that there's a lot of stuff that I do the coaching about, and it is about what you're talking about, Rob. And it's about how people are so conditioned about money, and that when they realize, and Ben was also talking about this before when we were hosting a thing together, was everything is energy. Absolutely everything is energy. And if you
Mm-hmm.
look at, like, even the word for money is currency, it's like a
Yep.
current of energy. And it's basically, it's neutral. And if you repel it because of your conditioned thoughts, thinking that it's bad, then you will forever repel it. And part of the mindset stuff here also helps you to overcome that and realize that it's basically, once you're exchanging value, it's a value that we're actually giving freedom. You really can't put a price on that. So I think it's actually under priced. If you think about, they said that there's a book called As a Man Thinketh, and it's in the public
Yeah.
domain. It's in the public domain now. But I've
Yeah.
heard two different people say that they should charge $25,000 for that, because if people employed what was actually in that book, then it would be astounding. But it's free, so they don't even bother picking up or learning from it. But it's
I remember
really,
reading that one.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's
Think
it's
and Grow
true.
Rich, As a Man Thinketh. Yeah, all that.
Yep.
And interestingly enough, it was wrote back in the times where the women didn't even work. So that's why it was in the male,
They worked their asses off.
patient.
They just didn't get paid for it.
yeah,
Yeah.
that was not
So
good.
it's like, but yeah, it's all about that mindset. It's all about knowing that you deserve to make this money. I mean, going back to when my husband says, Tammy, you can flip a house. And I'm like, really? You're the one that usually flips the houses. He's like, no, you go over there and talk to the people, and they're just people. That's what he said to me. So people are people, we put our pant legs on one at a time. That's the thing, one pant leg at a time. And we're all just people. We're all here, like you said, Gregory, just trying to make an impact on other people's lives. Does anyone else have any other real quick questions through here? Everybody said, way to go. Congrats, Greg. That's
Thank
awesome.
you. Thank you.
Yeah, everybody's cheering for you. And the other thing is what we've learned about Marshall Silver. He's one of my, I was thinking about getting Marshall actually at one of our live events. We almost did that with the Unstoppable Alliance, but something happened. Can't remember what it was. You were just telling me about this one friend of ours, mutual acquaintance of ours. He actually wanted him there, Rob Hanley, actually. But anyway, that was when we were all in Vegas. And I don't think Valerie's on here. I don't know if she remembers. But anyway, that guy is just incredible. He's incredible. But yeah, a lot of times people just have to understand that if you want to, work for yourself, you will have to have some discipline. You will have to show up. You will have to, log in, listen to our training, and plug in. You know what I mean?
And be
So
consistent. Be consistent.
consistent. That's one of the things why I think a lot of people love this is because we're consistently here every single Monday. And
Yep.
it kicks off the week for people, you know what I mean? So,
We love that. I love saying TGIM. It infuriates the what do you call the cubicle dwellers? Like, what do you
Yeah.
mean? What do you mean? We get excited because it's Wednesday and it's hump day. Like, no,
Right.
every day,
and we're
every
excited
day.
because it's Monday because we get to
Yeah,
change
I love.
people's lives.
Yeah, then you guys get off the roads and I can go to the store without a bunch of people. And I love me some Mondays, y'all. I
Yeah.
love every day. I
Days
love
are
every
fun
day.
days, right?
Yep.
Monday fun days. That's awesome. Well, I'm going to go ahead and end the recording. We did a really good job here tonight. I appreciate everybody
That was
coming.
fun.
Yeah, it was really fun. If you guys have any questions, like I said, get back to the person that invited you here or, call that 800 number and we can get you going. But yeah, for the next we had 10 people sign up like by Wednesday. Like it was actually 10,000 in sales, Rob.
Oh,
Um,
wow,
it
jeez.
was 7 up to Wednesday, but then there was trickled
There was
in
more.
on
Okay.
Friday and then Mother's Day. So I haven't even added it all up, but it's well over $10,000 weeks that we're cranking in. $10,000 days, that happens a lot too. And it's gonna happen with the other level. That's what's gonna happen for a lot of people. So let me go ahead and end this recording and then I'll go ahead and stop my